What's up, guys? Local Bulls fan here. We're going to talk about DeMar DeRozan. You know, there's a lot of discourse going around about DeMar, whether or not, is he good for development? Is he bad for development? Has he hurt the Bulls overall with his time here? Or has he set them up, for great winning? So I'm going to just go over that, starting off with DeMar DeRozan's accolades while being here and his stats. He has made 2 All-Star appearances while averaging 26 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. Pretty good all around. A 25 and 5 guy. DeMar's been great. He's been great for the Bulls. In my opinion, not just in my opinion. Overall, the Bulls have been better because DeMar's on this team. We're winning now. I'm not going to say that, DeMar's like this Kevin Durant, top 10 player, but DeMar DeRozan is a great player, very underrated in my opinion when it comes to around the league. And a lot of the times he gets all the hate, the problems are on him when it comes to the Bulls. Oh, DeMar is a ball hog. DeMar is derailing people's development. P. Will, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think so. I don't think so at all. When it comes to DeMar, he's taken P. Will under his wing. He came all the way to Champaign just to watch Io's number get retired. That's not common in the league. That's not common. He's taken Dalen Terry under his wing. He put Kobe White on to dribble too much. You see, he's definitely building this culture of, all right, habits, winning, practicing, being able to take yourself to the next level, how to be a professional, things like that. Because the one thing about this Bulls team is we don't have any, not scandals, I wouldn't go all there, but there's not any pouting, any moaning, any groaning. Yeah, there was that, after the Minnesota loss of the players-only meeting. But there's no finger pointing. There's no, whining. There's no anything like that. A lot of guys have the Nets man up mentality. They might not play for much one game, but you're not going to see them on the bench pouting. That's overall good. You're not going to see them at the press conference. Not saying that this only has to do with DeMar, but it's something to be said about the way he's able to be a mentor. On all the podcasts, he talks about being a mentor, putting these guys first, instilling confidence. And it's not DeMar's fault Patrick Williams hesitates on shooting his shot, or he passes up a wide open shot, doesn't drive the lane. It's not his fault. Mind you, he's not going to get that many touches as the 4th option. But if I'm not mistaken, I remember I made a video, one of my first ones, talking about Mikal Bridges on the Suns. He didn't get too many shots either. You know what? Let me pull it up real quick. Okay, yeah, I was right. Mikal Bridges, averaged around 9, 10 field goal attempts. However, he was able to average 13, 15 points a game. So there was something to be said there about, P. Will's hesitation and it not being on DeMar. It's not entirely his fault that DeMar's that P. Will isn't taking these shots, or on Vooch, blah, blah, blah. It's, part of it is, I would say, but it's Billy Donovan bringing it together and Patrick Williams himself being able to do it. He's putting confidence in these guys. He's instilling confidence. Make these young guys go out and play. Same thing with Dalen Terry. Making sure they're, seasoned vets in the future. They're going to have their own rookies and do the same to them. So, DeMar is good for this team. And a lot of people are questioning, we should just let him walk. Or we're going to be pigeonholed to re-sign him like how we did Vooch. I don't think DeMar is going to re-sign for... He's eligible for a 4-year, $139 million extension. Will he sign for all that? No. Do I think he's going to get, underpaid? No. I could see him sign for a 2-year, $30 million a season type of contract, or a $25 million season type contract, depending how he does this season. Bleacher Report came out saying he's one of the most overrated players in the league. So that dog is going to be in him coming out. DeMar DeRozan is definitely good for the Bulls, has been great for the Bulls, been one of the reasons put them on the map, back on there after all this time. So I don't feel AK is gonna, extend him too quickly. He waits, let guys do their thing before signing them to an extension, which is good on both sides, in my opinion. Just being able to, play out this season. We'll talk about contracts after. Let's see how you do. Get more money, get less money, what we need, what we don't. I don't know if we're gonna make, a drastic trade at the trade deadline, just because I could see the Portland pick being the prime thing moved, and we absorb money through the exceptions we have. But player-wise, I don't see movement, but that has nothing to do with DeMar. I don't think we're gonna trade him, to be honest. I think we're gonna have a pretty comfortable season. I'll get into that in another video. But DeMar has been a blessing for the Chicago Bulls. I don't think he set us back largely, and everyone is kind of upset that we're running it back this season. A lot of major podcasters are, throwing their tantrum or whining. But, scouts are calling the 2024 draft pretty weak. So I'm not complaining. I'm not upset. If we suck, we're still gonna get the pick anyway. And if we don't suck, it's good. It's good. We're not missing out on too much. We're not missing out on another Victor. There's not that Victor talk or Chet Holmgren. So we're chilling right now. We're cooling. Especially if there's no right package for DeMar. Some people want to sell him off for just anything or bag Cheetos. Why would that be stupid? That'd be really stupid. I don't think if P. Will goes and B's the option, we're going to be a better team. No. And a lot of people forget Patrick Williams is still super young. I think he's going to be 22. That's younger than me. So he could come. He still has time. There's a lot more time for Patrick Williams to grow, to develop than people make it seem. He's not Jason Tatum. He's not going to be Kawhi. But I'm going to be grateful for what he is. And that's a, higher level, above average starter, 3-and-D level player that I think he could be. But that's to do with DeMar. I feel like DeMar is helping him out. I know I started talking about Patrick Williams a little bit too. But I think he's a blessing for him. I think they're intertwined with the way they're talked about, The buzzer beaters, the different types of players there. DeMar's going to shoot it every time. He's elite. And sometimes Patrick Williams can be that polar opposite. But if he could bring that dog out of him, it would go a long way. And I think it could, this season might be it. Let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, comment. Follow me on Twitter, Local Bulls Fan. I'll see you when I see you.